A new once a month GLP-1 that you haven't heard of in a 13-week study beats Wegovy, beats Zepbound. Who makes it? What is it? Now, this company is called Metsera. Metsera has been around since 2022. It's a clinical stage company. Essentially means they don't have any FDA-approved medications yet. They've raised a ton of funding, and they've got this new molecule that is super, super exciting. Just dropped data basically on a 13-week trial where they took the top dosage, the 1.2 milligram dose of this molecule, and essentially slammed people with the high dose right away. Just to, it's getting more and more important for these companies to differentiate themselves right off the bat. And so they're trying to get as much hype as they can, as quick as they can. So they're doing these short trials. There's not a lot of insight into how they're designed, who's in them, all that, but this is a really interesting one. So let's talk about it. Like I said, it's a once a month GLP-1 receptor agonist. It's called MET097I, right? Hopefully we can come up with something, maybe Maritide, but it's an ultra long acting, fully biased injectable GLP-1 receptor agonist. And like I said, the half-life is 380 hours, which allows patients to take this thing just once a month. So that's pretty exciting, because obviously the only other one that is potentially coming out that could be that frequent of a dose or that infrequent of a dose is Maritide from Amgen. But Maritide from Amgen has a lot to prove in their titration schedule and just keeping people on the medicine because of how sick they can get. But check this out. In the 13-week trial, patients lost over 11% of their body weight. As I said in the outset, this outperforms Wegovy at that stage, obviously, because Wegovy only got to 16 after 68 weeks. It outperformed Zepbound at that stage in the game also. It's actually looking to be a little bit more on par with retatrutide. So in a once monthly, simply, a single agonist, a GLP-1 receptor agonist, this could be huge. Now, what's kind of going on in parallel with this company, I wanted to say Maritide, all these names start rolling around in my head. Metsera has got a couple other things in the works that could be combined potentially with this molecule that are super exciting. So let's talk about MET233I. MET233I is an ultra-long-acting injectable amylin analog designed for potential once-monthly dosing. So once-monthly amylin analog. Nobody's got that yet that I've heard of. And it's entered clinical trials in participants with obesity and overweight, and it's intended for combination therapy with MET097I, the one we just talked about. So when you talk about 11% body weight reduction in 13 weeks, couple it with an amylin analog, holy smokes, these medications are going to ultimately just, it's not like, it's almost like, is this too fast? Is this too fast? I mean, potential issues with rapid weight loss aren't always great. So like everybody, especially investors, get super excited about super fast weight loss. Patients might be like, I like fast weight loss, but I'd also like to not be in insufferable pain, have to have my gallbladder removed, all that stuff. So that's exciting. But the most exciting thing, in my opinion, that Metsera is working on is an oral peptide delivery platform. Like, what is that even? Well, to kind of help you understand what this is, let's talk about Rybelsus. Rybelsus is the only oral GLP-1 on the market. The only reason that Novo Nordisk is able to make a pill that's orally bioavailable is because they bought a company that had a technology called SNAC, SNAC. SNAC technology. It's basically, to not get sciencey on you, it's basically they just find a way to wrap the peptide, I think in a fat molecule that allows the pill to go through your stomach without dissolving or basically destroying the peptide in your stomach. So it gets it to the digestive tract where it can be absorbed, and there's some bioavailability of semaglutide orally because of the SNAC technology. So this is like Metsera's version of SNAC. It's called Momentum. And the Momentum aims to deliver nutrient-stimulated hormones, which we've heard from Dr. Chang. I believe she's the only physician we've heard use that. It's nutrient, NU, stimulated hormone, SH. So N lowercase u, SH, noosh. Nutrient stimulated hormones. You basically using this with their peptide to basically come up with a best in class bioavailability for oral medications. So this is really, really exciting because this is a company that I don't think is really on anybody's radar. And this is some of the most promising stuff that we've seen from a strictly weight loss perspective. They've got a lot going for them with their amylin analog, with their once a month amylin analog, with their once a month GLP-1, and this momentum technology. Metsera is one to watch. They'll probably get gobbled up by a larger company at some point, but I am super excited about this one. If you are too, hit the like button. Let the algorithm know that other people should see this too. The other thing you could do is drop a comment. Let me know of all of the medications that we've talked about: retatrutide, caglarinotide, Maritide, all the tides. Which one are you most excited about? And we'll catch you on the next one.